Konichiwa Minasan. Welcome back to our house in Japan. It's a rainy day here in Nozawa Onsen, so I thought it'd be a perfect day to replace some of the Shoji Paper windows.
Two active young boys racing around the house where toys and soccer balls are constantly flying out of control. Learning how to replace the papered Shoji windows has become an absolute necessity. In time, all of the Shoji paper will need to be replaced, but for now, it's time to focus on the ones with holes. In preparation for this video, I did a little spot changing and learning how to do it. Luckily, it was easier than expected. All that is necessary to remove the old paper and glue is a bowl of warm water with dish detergent and a sponge or cloth. When it comes time to replace it, all that's needed is Shoji paper, which was actually found in the house, preferably the slightly plasticized version to withstand some wear and tear, and then the measuring tape, ruler, scissors, and an elementary school glue stick.
So after a quick bit of soap and hot water, I've been able to take off most, if not all, of the glue and gluey paper. Leaving a bit should be okay. The amount of detail in the wood is also inextricably linked to how hard it will be to get off. So this one has the smallest of tears, but I don't think it's worthwhile changing it just yet, whereas I have already changed that one in preparation for this video and learning how.
Eventually, all of these paper windows will need to be replaced. Over time, the paper ages, discolors, and either becomes unglued or rips apart from the wood. As most AKIYA and kominka that I have seen have paper windows, ripped Shoji windows is one of the telltale signs of an abandoned house. If you have already decided on an area where you want to live and settle down, taking a drive through the back streets of the countryside and see the villages is one way to identify abandoned homes. It is then, at times, possible to figure out who owned it, based first upon a city map to determine the address or using GPS, and then through the help of a solicitor, go to City Hall to get the records, and then if successful, to find the owner or the next of kin. This doesn't always work, as the mode of contact may be outdated or there are no clear lines of succession. It can take a lot of work, but it is a great way to get started and hopefully save the abandoned house. Based upon my experience, most of the purchases of abandoned houses I know of were done through an AKIYA bank to avoid some of the real estate fees. But one way, and with some help in identification and push towards the AKIYA, this can actually create a nice person-to-person sale.
And there we have the first Shoji paper window is done. As you can see, a bit of a bead of sweat. It's okay. It's going to dry. Hopefully shouldn't leave a mark. In the end, it's still better than having holes, but just a bit of glue. Luckily, the paper comes to a standard size, and all the windows, I don't know if I can show it here, seem to come to a standard size. So you roll it, that'd be 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5 lines of Shoji paper. And that seems to work. So let's do it all over again.
Many old AKIYA still have paper windows as their primary form of window. That's right, folks. No glass, no double pane, no argon gas-filled winter-resistant beauties. Paper can be the only thing creating a barrier between the harsh winter elements and the harsh winter temperatures often also found inside the house. I jest, well, a bit. Japanese homes are generally cold in the winter, but even paper makes a difference. While my windows are single pane, I would say that the paper makes almost 1.5 pane. In time, I hope to update the windows to at least a double pane solution, but that will be a big project for professionals and probably come at quite a cost. In the past, I was always told, as a general rule, to estimate about $1,000 per window for standard size windows, and I have a lot to do. While the sliding window doors can wait, the tea room, shrine room, kitchen, and 2 windows upstairs will be the first priority.
Putting this notch into the one up top, it should hopefully just slide up and in. There we go. Easy. And here you can see the new replaced Shoji window versus the slightly older, slightly discolored. Over time, all of these little windows are going to get replaced slowly as, say, they develop small little holes or kids run through them. But for now, that's okay.
And just like that, when I thought I was done, I noticed one more window that needed fixing. This hole cannot be blamed on the kids. I actually put the duster through it while cleaning. When it comes time to replace the big wall of windows in the main room and the tea rooms, I think I'm going to get some help. There's a very cool service in our village where some elderly individuals do these arts and crafts style work, which is a lot less labor intensive than the main activity here, which is farming. They can also earn a bit of a side hustle from doing this, and they charge about $10 per window, where they come, they pick it up, they replace the shoji, and even deliver it again afterwards. Some also even plane down the windows to make sure that they stay sliding silky smooth as the house slightly shifts and moves as it ages.
Well, my hopes in finishing this in all one go, nice and quick, before lunch, have been hampered by the fact that I ran out of glue. So I have to go to the store. I'll be back to finish this off. The sun is coming out, so I think this is going to be the last of the shojis for this video and for today, so let's get it done.
After a quick walk to the neighborhood corner store, in the rain I must say, I stocked up on glue sticks and was ready to finish the job. The process was straightforward: clean, measure, cut, glue, place, repeat, and reinstall. This has been a great rainy day activity as the season changes here, and I'm glad to have learned it as one of the many skills I'm developing along the way as we go in this AKIYA adventure.
And that's it. Shoji windows are done for today. The sun is coming out, so time to go outside. Thank you.